In the last episode, we were racing to beat the closing of the canals. We had rough seas, engine failure, a mast cradle breaking. And in this episode, we have calm canal waters, beautiful scenery, the chance to make a cup of tea, and another engine failure in our race to beat the canal closing. We made it to Oswego, 7 days before the canals closed for the season. We rebuilt the mast cradle and we started off down the Oswego Canal to Lock 8, our very first lock.
I think locks are cool. No, I think it's amazing. I'm terrified by it. Why? What? Oh no! Wrong. I love your imagination.
It turns out driving an unfamiliar boat twice the size of anything we've had before through narrow locks is rather challenging.
We are going into Lock 7. We have gone through Lock 8. And I'm really confused right now. I'm not that good at filming.
I have no idea what's going on.
But yeah, we should hopefully get through all the locks today. If we can do that, that would be perfect. They're gonna close the canal soon.
Trying to pull us in close, but we drifted. Can you grab something and pull us in? I'm trying to bring us in a little closer.
So they're gonna close those, and then they're gonna raise all this water up so we can get up to there. We're gonna open those then.
We may be the last people coming down the canal before it closes. Lock 5, we got turned sideways, dinged to the corner of the boat. But it's nothing a little epoxy patch and some paint couldn't take care of. And so we reached Brewerton, last stop before Lake Oneida and the Erie Canal, and there we had some trouble. The engine failed. This time it wasn't the water pump leaking coolant fluid, it was the fuel injection pump leaking diesel into the bilge, and I was so busy turning off the bilge pump and making sure no diesel got out into the canal that I didn't film anything. But we ended up having to stop. They say that a boat is a hole in the water you throw money into. If we had enough money to throw it in the water, we'd yank this thing out of here and put in an electric engine which wouldn't leak at all and would be silent. And if we didn't have any money, then we would just resign ourselves to spending winter in the canal, getting up every morning to break the ice around the boat. We didn't have time to send the injection pump away, have it rebuilt, and have it get back to us in time to get through the canal. So we had to buy a new fuel injection pump from Washington, new fuel lines from Perkins, have them shipped to us overnight. We got everything back together. We were back on the canal 2 days later, at the cost of about $6,000. We are on the Erie Canal, finally. The engine is now purring, we're humming along. We have reached the point where we're going down through the locks rather than up through them, which is nice. Although every time we go through a lock, we're too busy to actually stop and film. But it's beautiful. Fall colors are lovely. This is our last lock. We are through the canals and onto the Hudson River. As we came through the last lock, we knew we had made it out of the canal before it closed. It was time for a well-earned cup of tea. We were on the Hudson River and there was nothing between us and the Atlantic Ocean. But first, we had to stop and have the masts put back up so that we could sail. And that went, just about as well as you expect.
We're raising the mast up.